So again, I thought our process as far as the game yesterday, we did a lot of things a lot better than we had been doing, and obviously we made too many mental mistakes, but I think that's definitely the type of style we want to try to play going forward.
How do you adapt the mindset of thinking just defense first and almost pushing the offense secondary, at least until the defense starts?
You know what, I think it's just about focusing on the details of the game. It's stuff you try to do, and there's always things you try to tell yourself as a player to do. I mean, me being a winger, I always want to try to be good on the walls, getting pucks out, and not turning them over. So that's stuff I always have tried to incorporate into my game. So that's kind of the approach that we have to take, is maybe think about a few details, the things that seem small but end up being really important.
Is it hard when you get out there, when things get going, that offense doesn't click in your mind first? Is it hard to kind of cement that mindset in?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I think that's always the way I've tried to approach the game, is just, again, being good on the walls. And when you're good on the walls, it's kind of, as a winger, that's being good defensively. And I think, again, focusing on those small details, because they end up adding up, like supporting the puck and making good decisions with the puck and being a smart player. I think when you're doing that, that puts you in a lot better position to be a better defensive team.
How important is Voracek's tone over the last couple of days? Today, just a lot of one-on-one, a lot of talking, a lot of instruction, but it didn't seem like he was reprimanding you guys. It just seemed like really relaxed.
Yeah, he's a good communicator and a good teacher out there for us, and obviously we need some things in our game that we need to find some consistency with, and he's going to try to help us do that, obviously. So again, we've kind of pointed out some things that we need to work on, and now it's up to us as players to put in the work and kind of heed the coaching and go from there.
What do you mean communicator? Do you mean like he simplifies it, or is there something?
Well, I think communication is the tone. It's making the message clear and things like that. And yeah, he's a very good communicator. I've noticed that since he's been here day one of meeting him in training camp, that he's a well-spoken, good communicator, and obviously a pretty easy guy to talk to.
James, how fine a line were the bounces last night in terms of maybe going in? It's a different story, and maybe speaking from yourself from how close a couple chances you had last evening.
Yeah, that's how the games go sometimes. I mean, there's, like you said, we have some chances we don't bury on, and then we make a couple mental miscues, and they make a couple good shots, and it's obviously a totally different game. So again, we can be, I think, a little bit kind of pleased with some of the process that we had last night, but obviously we're not going to be completely satisfied we didn't win the game. But we know if we play and do a lot of things like we did last night and clean up some of the mental things, we'll give ourselves a good chance to have success.